Namaste and warm greetings to all our dear listeners of Akashvani Itanagar. Today is a truly special day as we join hands and hearts to celebrate 90 glorious years of Akashvani's service to the nation. A journey of connecting voices, preserving cultures, and carrying stories to every corner of the country. I am your host Sengmai, and as a part of this grand occasion, we bring you a very special segment from the hearts of our listeners. It is our honor to welcome Mr. J T ZIRDO, retired director of Akashwani Radio, as our esteemed resource person today. With decades of dedicated service, Mr. Zirdo has made remarkable contribution to the world of broadcasting and public communication. His deep knowledge, leadership and passion have left a lasting impact on Akashwani and the radio community at large. Joining me today in the studio is someone who's been like one of the strongest pillar in the field of all India radio. From the establishment of the radio centers to excelling in the field, a devoted figure in the field of radio, Sir J T ZIRDO, we warmly welcome you back home, sir. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. First of all, congratulations on your contribution and being one of the most respectable figure in the field of All India Radio Arunachal Pradesh. Your hard work and resilience in this field is truly an inspiration to many. And on this occasion of Akashwani celebrating its glorious 90 years of service, we are deemed grateful to have you speaking with us for the listeners today, sir. So, before we begin, sir, could you share with us how your journey with Akashwani began? And when did you first tune in? And what do you remember about this moment?
I am happy that you want to know how I started my career in All India Radio. As you know, I started working in All India Radio when I was in college there in Shillong. Earlier, Akashvani All India Radio for Arunachal casually conducted from Guwahati. In 1966 probably, I joined their All India Radio Shillong as casual announcer and newsreader. It was known as Arunachal Raijale program. I used to do news and present the program for Arunachal people. There, after some time, Arunachal government decided to shift the capital to Itanagar. However, I continued to work there till 1974. I got transferred to Dibrugarh. From there, I started my service as a regular officer in All India Radio in 1976. That is through the UPSC. UPSC advertised to manage the All India Radio, certain officers they needed. We had been recruited that year. In that way, I got job in All India Radio as regular worker.
So, before any of this, before you starting your job in radio station when you were young, let's dive back into that. As we all know that earlier there were no smartphones, no source of entertainment, but there was radio which brought everybody together, which brought news, good news, bad news, which brought music to each and every corner of India. So, how did it interest you?
Radio, it was started with a simple mind to enjoy the listening the song. I do not know where it was started, but it started from Bombay. Small station, few people listen. But this radio was planted by the Congress government, more probably after 1950, 60. And then when 20-point program started, mostly radio was the only machine they could make the heart of people change to the program of the government. That was All India Radio became very, very popular. Before that, not so much important. It was only for enjoyment. But after 20-point program introduced, we used the All India Radio 24 hours for people. How government has a scheme, program for development of the people. How people will accept it. In between, we link the people and the government. That is only through radio. That time there was no TV. That is, we started the radio. Remember, it's very famous those days. very lovable, particularly for song. People like to listen from the radio. Then later became when 20-point program started. It became more very much important for people, the ordinary health and hygiene mainly. Through the radio, you can educate the people sitting in a chair, speak to the millions of people at the same time within a minute, educate them. That is the power only the radio. TV cannot have that. Radio entered each and every hall of the house with people to educate the people in every subject, in every matter. By walking, by cooking, they can listen to radio. But TV, when you see TV, you stop everything, you look at the. That is different between radio and TV. So radio became very popular among the people, whether it's a poor, whether it's a rich, for all. Radio is a very. Till today, you see in America, today, who listen to your program? Only through radio. Maximum, we Indian people, we see the TV, yes, this is it. No, American people don't listen to radio. Remember that. Now present President Donald, what he say? Radio is mine. Through radio we do everything. He say every day, listen to it. Radio is very important for the poor, for the rich, for everybody. It is an education for in every subject. Other health, hygiene, education, program and policy, whatever it may be. Through the radio, you can get just simply in a moment. That is the benefit of the radio to the people.
So, through all your experiences, would you like to share something like what have you observed since those past days till up to now in this 21st century? How has radio evolved? How has it changed? What are the differences that you are seeing? So, can you share something on that?
But radio, what is differences appearing by present moment? Whether it is a government policy and program or a people interest, I do not know. But the importance of radio or value, little bit drawn back. I do not know what reason it is. People are all having in their hand everything at the present moment. Human life becoming a only enjoyable days. Not present, not the future, just enjoy at the present. You please yourself, your mind, by enjoying at the very moment what you want. That is the situation now coming up. So they don't need radio, they don't need TV. Personal interest, everybody. You never think of the community, you never think of your family. You think of how I'll enjoy today, what I'll see. That is the time is passing on in the human life all over the world that you will see and you will find. That is why the value of or service of radio and TV very much gone back. That I see at the moment.
So, with so much experience since you have in this field, could you please share with us how the radio centers were established in Arunachal Pradesh and what were your contributions? What were the challenges that you faced?
Radio station established before my coming to Arunachal Pradesh. It was there at Pasigat. It was there at Teju. It was there at Tawang. In which year it was established, exactly I do not remember. Because I was walking outside, I could not get to guide them. But after serving different part of India, I came back 1986. I was posted at Tawang first. Tawang is their station. I did something for the Tawang. That is my beginning when I got appointment. From there, I was transferred to Dibrugarh. From there, I got transferred to West Bengal, Orissa. On top of it, like that, I met around during my life. After there, I came back to Arunachal Pradesh and joined at Pasigat. There at Pasigat, I worked for hardly 20 days. Then they sent me to Teju. I went to Teju, joined there. When I see the staffs are there, full. But people are sitting in the room. They never went out, make the program listen. But what program they make, they don't know. On that day, as soon as I joined, I worked very, very hard for the radio station. That's my colleague or servant of central government. They never interested to go out because they do not belong to Arunachal Pradesh. They just make those days no Arunachal people you found. People were uneducated all. Nobody. All outsiders were working there. That's the main reason dropping Radiohead. But I contributed something to the people of Lohit district. I remember till today. Thereafter, I got transferred back to Pasigat. But there too, only 8-9 months. Then I got transferred to this station, Paltu station, there in Nahalagan, you know, where court is there. Studio was there in a Typur quarter. Now they made that house a lawyer's house, court, resident. Bind the transmitter in a mango tree. I never saw that type of situation. The three station directors worked there, Nahalagan, that station. When I joined in 1993, in the month of April, then I decided to shift the station from Nahalagan to this station. Within 20 days on my joining, I decided when I visited this station, all spider net, all this jungle, nobody entered for 5 years. They didn't like to shift here. That was the thing. By post within 20 days, I asked one AC. He also Punjabi, Darikata Punjabi. He helped me a lot. One AC station engineer was Sardarji. I asked him, why don't you shift the station? Why don't shift there? Sir, ऐसे नहीं, वो तो काम करना मुश्किल है. कहाँ जाएगा? Office ऐसे. I came myself to study. I opened all door. I took that AC. Sir, I'll help. I'll go to transmitter, I'll clean it. Within 15 days, complete ready this one, ready the transmitter. Then we shifted from there to this place. It was not big station, power small. Then I put high power transmitter. Immediate government of India gave me. Then I started program the high transmitter. Then I brought Arunachal section from Dibrugarh, new section. I brought them here, started broadcast news from here. I did all that thing. All that way I regularized it. And then secretary from the Delhi came in for national broadcasting. He was a very good man. He helped me a lot. I explained to him, this is the thing, small high transmitter I need. Immediate, within no time, it was upgraded to high power transmitter. That was I did. Nobody took interest because it's our own station, Arunachal. We should take interest, but no. Of course, they were all outsiders. I belong to this place, Arunachal. It is my property. I should take care of it. That is why I developed this station. The standard of this station is very, very high. Many people commended for this station. Remember that. Tribal program, I improved, I brought up at the highest. Remember that thing. And many new program I introduced from this station. Now I retired from this station 2002.
Sir, thank you for taking us back in the time and sharing your valuable memory with us. And thank you so much for your contributions. It's truly commendable. So since we are talking about program, so reaching the position of director was very hardworking and long. So in that journey, you have produced and broadcasted so many radio programs. So among them, what are those programs that specially is close to your heart that you would like to share?
Program that particular, I do not remember exactly. The very, very liking program, favorite program was the, film song that I planned out myself. It became very, very popular. Then tribal program. I specialized in folk song particularly. Started recording in a special way. Then I opened the audition system here in this station. Started auditioning all the tribal language, tribal dialect program here. From that time onward, the station became very, very popular. People used to listen. All the news section, I brought them here myself. I started the news. From that time, it became very popular among the people of Arunachal people. Arunachal. The radio, very, very, those days, there was no TV. Radio was the only communication to the people. People very much liked it all the time. Myself, I used to listen up to the midnight, the program. So much interested, mainly music,
I'm pretty sure, sir, everybody enjoyed listening to the programs. You were like a blessing to everybody's ears. So, sir, I want to ask you, what are your thoughts? What role has Akashvani played in preserving and promoting local languages, folklores, folk songs, sir?
See, that is the main question you put me. Through the radio, they can preserve their own culture, particularly folk songs. Folk song of the tribal is the main life of the tribal people. Through that folk song, they sing, explaining their life, their activities, their culture. It exposed to the other people. This is true only the radio. Remember, it's very, very important for tribal people. Otherwise, tribal culture should have been lost long, long before. It will help to preserve it. Remember, throughout India, not only Arunachal. It helped a lot. But now, again, it's decaying gradually down to the lowest standard. Remember that radio played a lot of role in those days, which really give us valuable thing to understand. Social value, political value, cultural value, we get through the radio. Radio will speak in your heart. You remember that word always. That is the power of radio. Remember that. I experienced that in the past.
Since we are talking about the declining of radio, sir, so over the years, Akashwani has evolved from shortwave to FM, from analog to digital. And as a listener, how have you experienced this transformation? And what changes do you think are essential for Akashwani to stay relevant in today's digital age?
Digital age, yes, those days, we really work for the people. People really achieve it, experience it, maintain their original true spirit of human life. But today, where we are going on a flowing air, enjoying your life. At the very moment you like to enjoy, you see that thing. Radio always speak to your heart. Radio always teach you from where you were, what culture you had, your ancient people, what culture, what language you had. That type of thing always radio maintain. Remember that. Radio never tell any interesting false thing to tempting somebody.
Sir, as Akashwani, it enters its 90th year. What is your personal message that you would like to share with the listeners and those working in the broadcasting today, sir?
That is my opinion is, yes, TV is an enjoyable program. You can enjoy it, but you may not have a deep knowledge or spirit from the TV. Radio is only your way which will guide you. In truth, what your past was, what your present is, what is your culture you had, what you are to do, what you are to maintain, what is your character. Radio will tell you. Radio speak you deep in your heart. Radio tell you life experience in truth, not TV. That is the I experience in when I was working on in radio that I found. I see TV also. I listen to radio also. You couldn't compare radio with TV. TV is outwardly enjoyment only. Radio. Radio is the maintain your true culture. Remember that. That is main thing. That's my own opinion. But other what they say. I experience of that so many years. I work in the different part of India. I came to know how radio work with the people, how they appreciate, how the radio help them to understand, to maintain their culture, their tradition. That is only radio will tell you. Remember that.
Thank you for sharing your beautiful journey with us today, sir. It was lovely having you, and I'm pretty sure your valuable lessons, your experiences that you have shared today will inspire many listeners listening to your voice today, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
To our listeners, we hope this conversation reminds you of the magic that radio still holds in our lives. A magic that has lasted 90 years and will surely carry on for more decades. This is Sengmai signing off from today's special segment. Until we meet again, keep listening, keep connecting, and keep the spirit of Akashvani alive. Namaste.